Hey, what's going on, guys? How you doing today? And welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm bringing you guys another top 5. And I know it's been a super long time since I last created one of these videos, and I decided let's get back into this. And in this video, I'm bringing you guys the top 5 worst zombie maps in all of zombies. And this is something that's been highly requested by a subscriber, Zombie King. So he's the one who told me to do this video. So this is going to be covering strictly Treyarch zombies, not any of Exo zombies or Infinite Warfare zombies or even World War II zombies, only Treyarch, which is going to be World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3. And this is going to be in my opinion, so you don't have to agree with me if there's something on this list that you don't agree to. And of course, hit that like button if you enjoyed this, leave a comment down what's your least favorite map, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let's get into this. So coming at number 5, I have is the Black Ops 1 map, Shangri-La. Now, as we know, the Shangri-La has been remastered in Black Ops 3 Chronicles, and let me tell you, I prefer the Black Ops 1 Shangri-La over the Black Ops 3 Shangri-La. Because why? PhD is in Black Ops 1, and I think like Shangri-La is one of the hardest maps out there. It's a super tight map. It's super close quarters. You need to have everything that you can. So what you need to have? You need to have explosives. And on Black Ops 1, what you do? You pack a punch the M1911 to the Mustang and Sally, so you don't have to get overrun. But you can only do it when you have PhD, and Black Ops 3 doesn't have PhD, so that's the big problem. But still, there's a lot of things about this map that really annoy me, but I don't think it's a bad map whatsoever. You have is the napalm zombies, which are a pain. Well, they can kill the zombies with the fire, and you have those shrieker zombies that can blind you at the worst moments, and you have those annoying monkeys which will steal your perks. Well, not your perks, your power-ups, which is, you know, sometimes helpful, sometimes not. And there really isn't any good camping spots on this map, so you really have to rely on your training skills. But like I said, this is a super tight map. You need to have something that can take it out quickly, like launchers or stuff. And Black Ops 3 just doesn't cut it. I'd much rather play the Black Ops 1 Shangri-La over the Black Ops 3 Shangri-La, and I think it's a lot more fun. Yeah, sure, you have Golgums and stuff, but still, I'd much rather play the Black Ops 1 Shangri-La over Black Ops 3, but again, this is in my opinion, and I still think that this map is really good. I'd play any day, and of course it has the Baby Maker, which is just absolutely amazing, but for that, it comes in at our number 5 spot. Coming in at number 4, I have is the Black Ops 3 Zombies map, Zetsubou no Shima. I'm gonna be completely honest, this map is really good. I really like this map, but it's definitely the worst map for Black Ops 3. I mean, in Black Ops you have Krovi, you have the Eisendrache, you have, you have Shadows of Evil, you have all those great maps. Then comes Zetsubou no Shima, which is still a good map, but definitely the worst one for Black Ops 3. And the reason why I'm putting it number 4 is the fact the water weapon on this map is really good, but it takes forever to get it. You gotta go through so many steps to get it. You can get like to round 30 and you still don't have it, and it's kind of like a wannabe Slickofire if you play Die Rise, but still, this map really is good. I like the boss fight for what it is. And then you have is the specialist weapon, the Skull of Non-Stopper, which is really good. I think that's the best specialist weapon for Black Ops, right next to the Gauntlet of Siegfried from Gar Krovi. But still, this map is really cool. I really like it, and I like the idea what they're going on with the island and stuff. But there's a lot of things I really don't like about it. First off, is you have is these spiders which spawn in, and of course you have the ability to become a spider, which is pretty cool if you think about it in a way. And then you have is, there's not really any good camping spots, not any good trading spots, none of that stuff. And then of course the top thing about this map is the bosses, the Thrashers. Okay, the Thrashers, they're like the Panzers from Origins. They have the exact same health as the Panzers, but they spawn in every round. Yeah, they spawn in every round. They cannot really get killed that easily. And when you do kill them, you don't get anything. You don't get a power-up. You don't get anything. You don't get even a Carpenter. And they mention they spawn in every single round. Yeah, it's just really hard to get. And yeah, you're gonna have to run up ammo so quickly because you need to kill these guys with all the ammo you have. And when you do kill them, like I said, you don't get anything. And I've had the chance to do this, to replace the Thrashers with Shrek. I would do that, replace them with Shrek.
What are you doing in my swamp?
And for that reason, Zetsubou no Shima comes in at number 4. Coming in at number 3 on this list, I have is a map I really like, and that is Moon. Now, a lot of people are going to be probably raising their eyebrows. I mean, Sausage Place, why are you putting Moon on number 3 on the worst maps of all time. The thing is, Moon is not a bad map. It's a really cool map. It's just a really annoying and irritating map, and sometimes maybe even frustrating. And the reason for that is because you have is gravity, and gravity can slingshot you into the zombies, which will lead you to usually dying. And you have this thing where you need to get Jug. When you spawn in the game in the Area 51 and you get Jug and you save enough points, then you're cool. Then you go ahead and you got Jug, you're good. But when you go down, okay, when you go down by the zombies, yeah, you gotta go all the way around the map to get Jug again. And sometimes you will get Speed Cola, which means you have to go all the way around twice. Link the teleporters and just go through that whole process, which is really hard. And you gotta do all that with a bunch of zombies behind you. And it's just really a wild goose chase you gotta do to get to Jug. And then of course you have is the most annoying thing of this entire map, and that's probably the reason why I put it on number 3. And that's the astronaut. Who hasn't raged to the astronaut? Okay? Who has not raged with this guy at all? He comes around, you have no idea where he is, and he will just go ahead and headbutt you, and he will steal your perks. It's just the worst thing ever. And what if that is Jug he steals? From all the perks you have, he will steal Jug. You gotta go all the way around on this wild goose chase. Just so annoying. He's like George from Call of Dead. He will follow you around forever. You can't get rid of him. He's like herpes. You just can't get rid of this guy. I really hate the astronaut, and that's probably why I not really play Moon a lot. But then let's look at the positives you have is the really good Easter egg. I really enjoy the Easter egg. Really nice Easter egg. And you have the Wonder Weapon, the Zap Gun / Wave Gun, which is probably one of my favorite Wonder Weapons, but I really hope they would have put it in like an Ascension or Call of the Dead, or maybe even Kino, which probably wouldn't make sense, but anyhow. But that's about it. And the map itself is just the annoying things on this map. And speaking of annoying, how about those Nova Crawlers? You guys remember them from Kino and 5? Those annoying things that go around crawling and explode in your face when you kill them? Yeah, they brought them back into Moon. But no, not as regular Nova Crawlers. They brought them back as Nova Crawlers that can teleport. Yeah, try killing these things with 150 ping. It's impossible. You can't kill them. When you think about to kill them with your shotgun or whatever, they teleport right in your face. It just ruins the whole map. The Nova Crawlers should have died in Kino Toten. They should have died in 5. Then the Nova Crawlers made sense on those maps. They don't make sense on Moon. Why bring them back on Moon? I just absolutely don't understand that. But still, Moon is a map I really wouldn't play as much. But like when I feel like it, I'll go ahead and play. You know what? Let's go play some Moon. Let's go do this. Let's do that. Do the Easter egg. At the end of the day, it's still a really cool map and a really fun map to play. But like I said, it's just those annoying things I really hate about this map. But still, Moon is not the worst, but it still comes in at our number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2 on this list I have is an all-time classic, Die Rise. Now, Die Rise is that one map where you don't want to get killed in any sort of way. This map is the map that you don't worry about getting killed by the zombies. You worry about not getting killed by fall damage. This is the only map I need to take care of myself not falling to my death. Yeah, the zombies are not a problem, I can deal with them, but I need to make sure I don't fall off the map or fall off and get damaged, maybe even get killed. This is the only map where I need to watch out for fall damage. And speaking of fall damage, where is PhD? I mean, come on, Trark, where the hell is PhD on this map? I don't see it. Well, I see it on the map. I see it in the elevator. You cannot get to it. Why did you not put PhD as a viable perk? And Die Rise is the map that needed PhD the most. If PhD was on this map, and I mean as a map you can buy, I would not have to worry about fall damage. And then you have is, of course, the elevators. How many times have I put in A94 in the Pack-a-Punch, and then the elevator decides to leave with my A94? And this happened to me one time. I had the Raygun Mark II, I put it in the Pack-a-Punch, and it decides to leave. The ultimate troll. And not just with the Pack-a-Punch, with any other perk, like with Juggernaut. When you need Jug the most, it decides to leave in the elevator that's in. I mean, why did you put that? Elevators. I just really hate it. And of course, you have is these zombies that have these armor on, which have more health. And a lot of people don't notice this, but they actually are a lot faster and they have more health, if you haven't noticed. But still, they have is cool buildables. They have is the Trample Stain, which is a really cool build. And they have is the Slicker Fire, which is one of the was one of the greatest one weapons till they decided to patch it. I mean, before they patched that, you could got to like around 1,000,000,000 trillion on Die Rise with this liquefier. You could have done so good. And this map has a few camping spots, not really any good ones. A few training, well, it has a really cool training spot, the Buddha Room, where you can do that with this liquefier. And yeah, like I said, the only thing I really hate about this map, well, there's two things I hate about this map, but one thing I hate the most is the fall damage. Why couldn't have put in PhD on this map? Well, they physically did put it in, but they put it in as a troll you can't get to, which is just the worst thing ever. And then, of course, I have my old enemy, my old-time enemy from Kino to Toten, the Nova Crawlers. Right, they put them in Kino to Toten N5, where they explode and fart in your face, okay? They did that. They put them back in on Moon, where they not just poop in your face, they teleport. And then they decided to make Die Rise a boss round with the Nova Crawlers. They put in the Nova Crawlers as a boss round on Die Rise. And not just that, they actually jump around. Try killing these things with 150 ping. It's impossible. They will jump up all in your face and they will just kill you and rip to you and your teammates who are with you. They're just much I mean, I just rather prefer the Hellhounds over these guys as a boss round. At least they are easy, they are good, they are classic. But no, Nova Crawlers, and I swear to Treyarch, if they put the Nova Crawlers in any zombies map again and they put them back into Black Ops 4, I'm just gonna rage quit. I swear, when I see these things, I'm just like, out, not playing this map ever unless it's really good. But anyhow, when you actually kill the Nova Crawlers on Die Rise and you have 100% accuracy, you will get a max ammo and a perk bottle, which gives you a random perk. So that's a really cool thing about this map. Well, it's not really cool, just, you know, whatever. And you was about to get Knuckles and knife them and stuff. But yeah, that's about it. The only thing I like is this liquefier on this map, and still, it comes in number 2. You won't believe was at number 1, and I think it's quite obvious. It's Transit. Anybody who's watching this video is like, okay, number 1 is Transit. I know this. I don't even have to watch number 1. I know it's Transit. Okay, let's start off Transit like this. What isn't wrong with Transit? There isn't anything, there's nothing right about this map. Okay, let's talk about what's wrong with this map. First off, lava. How many times have I gotten killed by the lava? Second, fire zombies. I kill them and they explode my face. Even on a nuke, they explode. Thirdly, the denizens, which are the wannabe Yoda crawlers, the wannabe Yoda masters from Star Wars. And what about next? Fourth is the buildables. I mean, there's really nothing good about on the buildables. The only decent buildable is the zombie shield. What else? The jet gun, which is the all-time wonder weapon on this map. And let me tell you, it sucks. It breaks apart when you build it. And when you even do build it, you're gonna go on this wild goose chase and get the parts that you need. And even when you do try to get them, you're gonna die along the way unless you're like, you know, Matrix or whatever. And yeah, you don't build that thing. Don't even think of building that jet gun. And of course, what's next? Oh yeah, the Easter egg. This is the only map that features Easter egg where you need to turn the power off. It's the only map that features that, and it's the only map that features you building the power switch. We don't have any pain of, and then this is the only map that features the part where you need to build the Pack-a-Punch, and we're not including the Arson Drag, where you just need to put those parts together. And speaking of Pack-a-Punch, will you even get to Pack-a-Punch on this map? Because it's nearly impossible. On solo, you're gonna have to go around the wild goose chase. First off, you're gonna go to the town, and you gotta cook a grenade, open those vault doors, and just throw them. And that's pretty easy to do. And then you're gonna go back to get a turbine, and go back to the power station, put it in front of the electrical door, and roll all the way to the town with a bunch of denizens crawling in your face. And then you gotta hope and pray that that door is open to the Pack-a-Punch, and if it's not open, you gotta do that whole process again. It's completely impossible. And of course, if you have somebody who has a mic who can communicate with you, you can just tell them to wait at the town, and they can just stand there and go inside when the door's open. But I mean, we have people who don't know what they're doing or just can't talk to you. It's impossible. And like I said, in solo, it's even harder. And yeah, this map, when people die from far away from you, they will just instantly leave. yeah, that's about it. And of course, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button. It will turn blue. And like I said, comment down in the comment section what is your least favorite, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.